too, because you two. We have ourselves a new companion, don't we, Shagg?
Yes, maybe. I wasn't here for the Tower of Hera part.
We are a party of 3.
Also, I never thought of skipping this ladder for some reason.
Welcome to about 15 seconds of repeat because things happened. But anyways.
Yep. Good old YouTube being just as reliable as ever.
Welcome to Leaving Death Mountain.
Always.
I know you haven't gotten to see a thing about Death Mountain yet. Oh, this room, by the way. If you keep charging, you will rebound off that last wall and fall into the pit.
Wow.
That hole is made for you.
Yes, it is. I fell in it a few times in practice runs and in an actual recording attempt. Made it feel sad. And
Yeah.
these guys are still chopping. We'll be back to them later.
You gonna keep any outtakes or not?
Not in this series. Maybe in a future one, since the requests for them are actually starting to increase.
Ah, well, consider my request part of that.
Okay, so here we have
Shop
a
music!
Shop music! Wait, this is the minigame music.
Or yeah, minigame music.
Have some repeats.
You totally need those, right?
Oh, everybody just... hey guys, we're gonna totally get the Master Sword. We got it.
No, that's just
Of course.
that's just a replica. Sorry.
Okay, so while we're walking our way to the actual Master Sword, so Shagg, tell us about your history with this game.
This game is one of the only Zelda games that I've actually beaten. It's probably my favorite, or at least it was my favorite, before Link Between Worlds came out. But Link Between Worlds is basically Link to the Past, like, 1.5 or something, and it's really good and you should play it.
I'll get around to it eventually. Also, I definitely dodged that crow.
But,
Yeah, I was about to ask, what the heck happened there?
I kind of rebounded off of the side of the stump since I wasn't aligned just right, and it made me bounce away from the crow.
I think the Book of Mudora looks less like a book and more like a case for a VHS tape.
It really does.
And now, using our might, our wisdom,
By the power of jewelry!
pull it out!
You are the coolest!
Definitely the coolest. And now all the fog is lifted away. Oh, no, it's...
Suddenly, Sahasrara, or Sara for short? I don't know.
Here we
Sarah.
have...
Get out of my head, search and seizure!
Well, it's a lot better than me trying to say Saffron Slash, or whatever the hell I said earlier.
Saherbeder.
Yes, I know. Destiny enhanced. Master Sword repels all evil. We get it! It shoots a beam! That's what it does! And my alignment sucks!
It makes squirrels and birds frolic around it.
Would people get out of my head?
Whee!
Why is Link's head such busy real estate?
Because he doesn't have any thoughts of his own, other than yat!
Well, look at it this way. There are only 2 times when people can contact Link through his head. One is when the plot demands it, and the other one is when he stares at a stone tablet that's mounted inside of a dungeon for some reason.
Yeah, what is that? It's like ancient Hylian payphone.
Yeah, I have no idea. Sashilo's a strange man with strange telepathy powers. Also, that mushroom that keeps respawning, and I pick up every single time just because.
Did you pick that up when you already have one?
That totally worked.
Yeah, that was the 3rd mushroom I picked up, and yes, I did pick up 2. I picked up one on the way to the Master Sword and the way back.
I don't know if I ever noticed that. Or maybe I just ignored it because there wasn't a point.
I'm all about doing pointless stuff. Many of my streams have shown this.
Yep.
So, here we have
At
the
least
castle.
this game has a lot less of the shovel in it.
Yes, for those wondering which version of the game she was playing, you'll be happy to know. She is playing the Super Nintendo version, where she can't keep the shovel.
Well, you can sorta keep it for a while if you want.
If you really want to, but there's not much point. Also, here we have our return to Hyrule Castle, where now that we have the Master Sword, we can do the greatest act of courage known to mankind, in which we walk over to this bird-shaped thing and magic beam and just take it out.
Yay!
Yay!
Everyone applaud Link for his courageous effort.
It was very wise of him to use his power that way. Her.
Haha.
Yes.
I hope you like sword beam noises, by the way, because now we're going to be hearing these for the rest of the run!
Oh man, that is one advantage of no damage.
Still
sure.
annoys me less than the charge shot sound from Mega Man Powered Up.
This is fine, that was probably one of the most obnoxious ones in the series.
I tried to do like a 3-heart run of this game once, and I think I got stopped dead in my tracks by the Dark World.
It'll do that. There's enemies that can one-shot you at 3 hearts in that game, in the Dark World.
Yep. Also, I forgot how to navigate the first dungeon of the Dark World, but we're not there yet. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Wait a second. There's no Dark World. That thing that we saw on Death Mountain didn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's just
nothing.
like the dim world, or like the world where they need to change the light bulb or something.
Yeah, and being a bunny was nothing of importance. It just happened once.
Absolutely not.
Actually, yeah, it was only a bunny because that was actually just Halloween.
We're just hanging out with our buddies, you know, having a good time on Halloween.
Yeah.
Good. And for some reason I decided to keep pushing the blocks that unlock the doors we came from when doing this run, just to demonstrate they're there, I guess.
Well, pushing blocks is one of Link's top 10 favorite activities.
He really gets into it, it's just like... So yeah, these dark rooms were kind of getting a little bit scary, because, you know, that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turned around, just like, probably a couple of frames away from being hit.
I think this is one of the only games I can think of where when you're in a dark room, the lantern doesn't just light up a circle around you, but rather some sort of weird cone.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, like, the light can't get past your body, so, you know, it just shines forward like it's supposed to.
Is it possible to avoid getting the lantern at all?
Yeah.
If you don't get the lantern, do you have the cone of light still?
Yep.
Oh hey, it's one of those telepathy panels.
No, not again, Silent Shooter Man!
Go away, Scratch and Sniff.
Look, just go stick your head in the Shino thing for bowling balls and it'll be fine.
Link, this is Sir Horseradish. You should use the bug net on the Aghanim.
But only the Master Sword will work on Aghanim.
Shut up.
That's what you told me, Mr.
Stupid kids, get off my lawn.
Pesky old Ben. So, you know, this is what happens when you give me a freaking projectile attack in a game like this. I will just continue to abuse the ever-loving hell out of it.
Well, makes a lot of sense.
It's pretty much the best way to go.
Generally, it is safer to be further away from danger.
This
is true, although this is me, so I do stupid things like this.
And the spinning mace guy reminds me that, like, in the first video, when you were rescuing Zelda, quote-unquote rescuing, because it didn't last very long, why didn't you just throw pots at the guy? Or, like, stun him with the boomerang or something? Come on.
Because I just want him to moonwalk. Oh, speaking of the boomerang, funny you should mention that. This part's really annoying, so I just do that.
Oh, yeah, this room does look kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Especially since your sword beam is really wide, so it gets blocked by the statue you're standing beside because the hitboxes in this game.
Who built this stupid castle, and why aren't there more guardrails in it?
It's still incomplete. Aghanim wanted to build a tower when there wasn't one before.
Maybe Aghanim just punched
It hasn't been OSHA
OSHA
inspected or anything.
Also, is it just me, or does Zelda's sprite here look, like, really different from how she looked before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Like, that's not the same
It looks like she's wearing a nightgown.
Pretty much. Well, I guess... Wait, did Aghanim give her a change of clothes before sending her off to the Dark World? I guess so.
She'll probably look completely different by the time you rescue her again.
Probably.
It's one of those things I never bothered to think about.
Her clothes are magical, that's just how it works. I'm leaving now, see you later, I'm just gonna teleport into the curtains.
Oh man, gotta chop all the curtains.
Yeah, I don't like his decorating.
You mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed?
Hey guys, I'm gonna do it.
Yes!
Yes!
Gonna do it!
Yes!
I'm gonna do it!
The proper way!
So, normally you're supposed to use the Master Sword because, you know, that's how this is supposed to work, but for some freaking reason, the bug catching net actually works. There's a downside. You had nothing to do with the... You have nothing to do with the spread magic, so I just chose to run away from it.
Yeah.
Probably the best plan of action.
It's kind of annoying
that.
It's kind of annoying that you can't really tell when he's gonna do the spread thing until he fires.
Yeah, at least you can tell when he's gonna do lightning, since he'll always go to that exact position.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, hitting him with the bug net is an interesting dilemma. You have to use your swing really early so the net is directly in front of you when it hits the magic. Otherwise, he'll go careening off in some random direction.
Yeah. Bug net is a pretty delayed, quote-unquote, attack.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I thought this would be more difficult, but once I learned you could just run from the homing spread attack, then just thought like, okay, I'll do it.
It's just so stupidly amazing that this works.
Nobody can stop my almighty net! It was my greatest weapon in Soul Calibur 2!
And they've kept doing, like, the tradition of making your pathetic equipment secretly the weakness of a boss somewhere or other.
I will draw you into the Darkwood where you will hopefully become a buddy! We have successfully used the bug net to stop the evil wizard for now, and have wound up going through awesome...
Something has gone terribly wrong. We're not a bunny.
Oh no!
Link, it's me, Sir Hashtagula.
No, not
You're
again.
standing in the pyramid. Go do something. I don't know.
It's like, I wasn't quite sure this place was a place, so, I'm not really 100% what you're gonna do, but here's the things you should do. I'm just gonna give you this big text blob the second you get into this world, and I'm never going to talk to you ever again, because that's how this works.
Hey, no. He's got some telepathy
Collect
panels
all the
in some of the
girlfriends.
Dark World dungeons.
He just wants to invade my mind with plot.
This is just the last mandatory time to speak with him, I think.
Ashla, can I have my brain back now? Can I just have the space in my head? I like it. It's quiet and doesn't shout at me all the time.
I thought it was for rent.
Stupid old men. Well, more with this next time, because pyramids.
Yup.
Golden pyramids.
Shiny.